PCS, aka poster boy for creation, is stupidity. Mini-Hovent. VenomFangX. Shawn. What the fuck are you doing? Thunderfoot has given you the keys to your freedom, a literal get-out-of-jail-free card. And you instead go and make a video acting, as you normally do, like a petulant child. You act like a martyr, as if you're fighting for some noble cause of truth and justice. You know what? For once, Shawn, for once, shut the fuck up. I don't really care for you because you're a creationist, you're an idiot, and you've deluded people into believing the most absurd ideas because of a fucking book. I really don't care that much for you, Shawn, but I care enough for another human being to say, if they don't have to go to jail, if they don't have to pay a fine, then they shouldn't have to. You don't have to go to jail. You don't have to pay a fine. I'm not sure how the court case will turn out, but Shawn, you are going to lose, because those aren't your videos. Those aren't your copyrights. Do you know how I know this? Every bloody time you submit a video to YouTube, you check a little box saying you agree to the terms of service. The terms of service say if you haven't purchased the copyright to a video, then it is YouTube's intellectual property. Those terms of service say that these videos are not yours. They belong to YouTube. Okay? Shawn, what the hell are you doing? Okay, your most recent video is the biggest fucking mistake you could have ever made. Thunderfoot has given you the get-out-of-jail-free card, and you decide to piss on it, and piss on his kindness, just because you want to act like a martyr, just because you have to act like a fucking child, just because you have to find some way to keep the moral high ground when you are about to go to fucking court and fucking lose. Okay? I've already explained that you have committed perjury, and you are aware of this because you say you know these aren't your videos when you sign on to uploading a video. You say you know these isn't your copyright. You say you knew you were committing perjury if you created false DMCA claims. Whether you are aware of this fact isn't going to hold up in court, because whether or not you're aware murder is illegal doesn't really matter when it comes to actually killing someone. Not that this is the equivalent of killing someone, but you may as well be with how many people you have fucking brainwashed. Shawn, you are a liar. Okay, whether you are aware of it or not. Your facts are wrong. Your science is wrong. I don't know if you know that, but if you do, why do you continue to lie to people? Is it because you feel that people have to believe in the Bible, whether it's true or not, and they have to believe it's literal truth or else they won't go to heaven? Then what kind of God do you worship, man? If you're not going to listen to Thunderfoot, then you listen to me. Because there's a difference between me and Thunderfoot. That is, I am technically a theist. I'm an atheist, but I'm a theist at the same time. Long story. But man, shut the fuck up for once. If you're not going to listen to me, listen to Thunderfoot. If you're not going to listen to Thunderfoot, then listen to me. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Seriously. You're acting like a bloody child. In your most recent video, you put on an accent and you say that Thunderfoot is afraid of your God, and you mock Thunderfoot. It's not going to matter who called who names first in court. You are committing censorship, and I can prove this. I left a comment on your video saying you made a video saying that evolution is unfalsifiable. I made a comment saying that actually it's not, and you can disprove evolution by doing something like finding a mollusk with red blood, or finding a mammal that doesn't have nipples, or finding a bird that does have nipples. In other words, there are ways to falsify evolution. It is not an unfalsifiable premise. And that's basically, I left a comment basically saying that exact thing. Maybe not the exact word-for-word thing, but I wasn't being rude. And you say everyone who's against you is being evil and somehow wrong and automatically saying you're going to hell. Dude, no. Okay? No. You're committing censorship, and your thin veil of everyone who believes in evolution swears isn't going to hold up in court. None of your excuses are, because that's exactly what they are, and that's exactly what the jury will see them as. Excuses. Okay, I don't want to see anyone go to jail who doesn't need to. And when this goes to court, who's right about creation and evolution isn't going to matter. Who's right about who's going to heaven or hell isn't going to matter. Who called who names first isn't going to matter. What's going to matter is who committed perjury. And Shawn, legally, you have. And Shawn, legally, Thunderfoot owns the keys to your future. And he was kind enough to give you those keys and give you the opportunity to avoid this whole mess. And instead, again, you piss on it like some petulant child. You need to stop. For once, stop acting like an idiot. Stop taking the moral high ground that you don't even have anymore. Think about what the hell you're doing. Shawn, you are acting like an idiot. For once, just cut it out. You're not going to win this case, man. I really don't care if you lose, especially when you act like this. But I'd rather not see any human being suffer because of their own stupidity. Shawn, are you aware of what you've done, of what you made yourself look like in the eyes of rational people? Apparently not. And you need to stop acting like an idiot for once, just this once. Stop behaving so fucking irrationally. Stop being an idiot. Because this time, it's not for the good of others. It's for your own damn good. Okay? This is going to court. Thunderfoot's gonna win. You need to shut up. For once. Just shut the fuck up.